Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of ASNC Plus. Yep, we're doing a little extra just for you guys. Before we jump into anything that we're going to be doing, I do have to do everybody's favorite thing and hit you with a sponsor. And I know what you're doing. I know you're reaching for the remote, reaching for the controller, you're tapping your screen. Stop it! Fucking stop it. The ad read's almost already over. Okay, it'd be a waste of your time to fucking go through the whole hurdle of skipping it. Okay? We'll get it read as soon as I wipe off my glasses. Gotta be able to see. But I am sponsored now. Sponsored by Dubby. It's a powdered energy drink. It's jitter free, no crash, long lasting energy. They use like coffee fruit extract, and they got some like B6, B12 vitamins up in there. They got all the amino acids to keep your brain functioning properly and shit like that. They got all that shit up in there. And it's actually rather fucking good. They sent me the fruit punch flavor. Not a big fruit punch guy. I don't like fruit punch flavored shit. This fruit punch is actually kind of bussin'. I think it has like lemon and lime in it too, which just makes it better. But you guys want to pick some up, you want to try some yourself, they have like a shit ton of flavors that sound good. I need to get more to try. But use code ASNC60 at checkout. That's all capital ASNC60 at checkout for 10% off. That's a full 10% off. 10% of the price of one of these tubs that'll last you maybe even over a month. For 10% off. 10% of that price is going straight back into your pocket. Because I care about you guys. Because I'm looking out for you. Because I'm trying to deliver you the best content and the best deals possible. Alright. With all that being said, we're wading through the cesspool of fucking Reddit. And oh boy, am I gonna need my Dubby energy drink Dubby. Alright, let's get into some shit. What do they have on here? A good am I the asshole is always nice to start with. See if we can offer these people any advice and see if they're assholes or not. Jesus Christ, they always fucking type a goddamn book on here. My granddaughter is in the 4th grade and she struggles in reading. Wow. A bit of a fucking tart on your hands, huh? She doesn't have a learning disability. I wouldn't be so sure about that, buddy. It's just a subject that she struggles in. The language that she talks, it's just difficult for her to read. Recently, my daughter-in-law had to go back to work. She was a SAHM because of financial reasons. She started about 2 weeks ago, and due to this, I now babysit her after school for an hour or two before they come and pick her up. Been having her do her homework in that time. It has become very obvious she is a poor reader. I would say she is behind a grade in the subject. She asks me all the time to read a question for her, and I have started sitting down and having her read out loud, which she hates. She doesn't know how to sound stuff out, if that makes sense, and is extremely slow at it. God damn. If the word is longer than like 4 letters, she doesn't really get it. Jesus, man. Jesus fucking Christ. We had to sound out the word broken. I brought it up. My DIL. What the fuck is with this guy and these stupid ass abbreviations? What is a fucking DIL, dude? Dad, I like licking. I've brought it up my DIL and asked if there's any extra reading practice she wants me to do. Oh, it's daughter-in-law. Jesus fucking Christ. She said they have been working on it and will bring her tablet that has some stories she is reading and to just have her read for a bit after homework is done. This right here, that's the issue. Goddamn tablet. Everybody fucking playing on tablets. Give her a goddamn Dr. Seuss book. Give her a hardback Dr. Seuss book and let her have at it. Gave me the tablet and headphones and told me where the app was. We finished the homework and I told her to read her story. The app reads it out loud. Oh, fuck, dude. She's cooked. She's cooked. That child is never going to read anything above 4 letters. My grandkid doesn't even follow along. She just kind of stares and sits there. So I took the tablet and gave her a child book and made her read it. I would give her a minute or two and then have her tell me what happened on that page and have her show me any words she doesn't get and have her sound them out. My daughter-in-law came back. I informed her what happened and handed back the tablet. She was upset that I am not using the tablet and read-along is helpful. I told her her daughter is not reading along and she actually needs to practice reading, not listening. She got mad at this and asked it was questions her parenting. If I was questioning her parenting, and I said no, but it doesn't change the fact that she needs to actually practice reading. She's been pissed since, and my son called telling me to use the tablet. I also said no, and she will be reading physical books. If he has a problem with that, then he can get another babysitter. They are pissed at me, but are still having me babysit. My husband thinks they're being idiots, but I could have been nicer about this. Jesus Christ. My husband, is this a woman? Maybe we'll hit him with the oh fuck. So how you say it? On the grammar issues in your post, you may also need to sit down and read along on the tablet. Oh, dude, I can't bitch about their errors and then do some shit like that. Fuck. Hold on. Seems reading good, don't quite run in the family. Put put my own grammatical error in there. Unable to create a server error. What do you mean? Forbidden. No, bro. What? This is all stemming from my. God damn it. Man, they're really some cucks. How do I just log out? No. Alright, hold on. We're new. We need to sign up. We're new. Alright, I guess we gotta create a whole new Reddit account. Oh yeah, the jail bottoms. Straight dreaded up. Oh yeah. Yup. It's looking good. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Oh yeah. That's sick. That's sick. We're looking good. Yeah. All right. God damn it. All right, back to Reddit. Look, it's probably not gonna. Can I upvote it? Oh, I can. Okay. So we're not banned yet. Fucking Reddit's gonna show up to my house and fucking murder me. It's like what? I've had 2 accounts burn my van now. Fuck 'em. Based on all the grammatical errors, it seems reading good don't run in the family. Hope you get the situation. If I could spell, that'd be cool. If you get the situation figured out, dough. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Why does this all got to deal with like parent-teacher shit? For suing my friend when she didn't come to my wedding? What the fuck? I, 25F, recently got married to my 25M husband in Bali, Indonesia in January. It was a destination wedding. Why the fuck would you want to go to Indonesia for a wedding? But my parents and his parents paid for their own plane tickets and hotel. But we paid for our friends' plane tickets and hotel stays. Each plane ticket was about $2,000. Hotel was maybe about $150 to $300 for a week. My friend Gemma brought along her newlywed husband John along, but paid for his plane ticket. The problem is that Gemma and John didn't even show up to the wedding. Oh hell no! Gemma took the free plane ticket to Bali and the hotel room. When I asked her why she didn't show up, she said that since they couldn't afford their own honeymoon, that this was a perfect opportunity, and that Jim decided he didn't feel like going. I was really hurt by this, since Gilma and I have been friends for over 10 years. Would I be the asshole if I took her the small claim court for the money I spent on the plane ticket? Update. I messaged Gemma. Her multiple comments advised me to invoice her for the plane ticket and hotel room, but I did a little something better. I want to get proof. So I had to go to court and be easy to win. Yeah, I messaged her this. Hey, I'm sorry for being so distant, but I just wanted to talk to you about Bali. I'm hurt that you didn't show up to the ceremony. I put a lot of strings to ensure that you could come and you didn't show up. Do you think I paid for the trip so you could honeymoon with John? She replied, I missed you a lot, and I know the trip was for your wedding, but John didn't want to go because he felt like your wedding ruined the illusion of the trip being our honeymoon, and that you would understand. I replied, no, I don't understand. You took advantage of me. And that's not what real friends do. So I'm invoicing you $2,387.53. Really had to tack on the 53 fucking cents. She was getting every cent that she spent on that bitch back. Good on her. For the cost of the plane ticket and hotel room, I'll give you 30 days, and after that, I will be breaking your kneecap, bitch. I received no response, but she's been posting subliminal quotes on Instagram that are along the lines of entitled friends and having snakes in your life. Thank you for all your verdicts and help. You are the asshole. I think that's how that works. Now I gotta figure out how to spin this in a way that she is the asshole. for the simple fact you added that that 53 cent. That 53 cent. Should have taken the high road like Gilma and just posted passive aggressive aggressively on your Facebook account. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Simple fact that you added the 53 cent onto your invoice. You should have taken the high road like Gilma and just posted passive aggressively on your Facebook account. Yeah, I like that one. I think that's good. Should have taken the high road and just passive aggressively post on Facebook. That's good. Upcoming procedure. Wanting my husband to travel for a wedding a month before my due date. My husband is in a wedding that is exactly a month before my due date. I think it's too close and I don't want him to go. Hi. So my husband's best friend moved away a few years ago and we've traveled together to see him once. And even before being pregnant, it was a tough trip. The direct flight's 14 hours. That is a long flight. I don't fucking like planes. I'm scared of heights. I can't remember which came first. Finding out my due date or finding out the date of the wedding. But basically, the wedding is exactly, 1 month before my due date. My husband is one of the groomsmen in the wedding. I originally said to him that I would be okay to have him go there for 3 days. But now, due to pressure from my friends, his trip is 6 days long. So, he can spend time with his friends while he's out there. I've already expressed my concerns because A, I'm having extreme pains to the point the doctor is having me see a physical therapist and chiropractors. I'm only in my second trimester. We also had friends that have given birth a month early, and some that go past their due dates. B, if the wedding was in state, I wouldn't mind as much, but within 14 hours, a lot can happen. Maybe it's selfish as well, but I'm afraid of trying to communicate with time zone differences. As well as, obviously, it's a wedding, so I know there will be a lot of drinking. I'm also afraid of him just not paying attention to his phone because he's drunk / partying with his friends. I pointed out that there could be a chance that if something happened, he may not be able to get back in time to be there with me. I'm afraid about him going. But also, if he goes, trying to impose rules like saying I don't want him to get too drunk. He needs to have his phone on and loud in case I need to reach out in an emergency. Always keeping an eye out on alternate flights home. We had a few arguments about this, but am I the asshole for feeling like he shouldn't be going? That's a tough one. But she has to be in the wrong. She has to be in the wrong. Somehow. I somehow have to spin this to where she's in the wrong. Playboy Cardi, dude. Lil Uzi Vert. Even if the baby was coming, couldn't you, like, maybe hold it in for a little bit so he could make it back in time? That's perfect. You just gotta make it sound like babies work like holding in a shit. Yeah. And, like, even if the baby was coming, couldn't you, like, maybe hold it in for a little bit so he can make it back in time? That's a good one. These are good. Because my sister-in-law hid my shoes to keep me from taking walks. Not updating my fiance's mom on his location. For making my friend pay for an Uber home after she surprised me. For not continuing to be a listening ear for my brother and sister's grief. God damn. Maybe they got something good on here. Am I overacting for being mad that everyone expected me to know my mom was having a stroke? What is this? Am I overreacting? Boyfriend cheated 5 years ago. Oh my god. You have a nice face. Your girlfriend has a nice face, but thank you. Oh, I know. I like hers more. Me too. Yeah, but you got a nice one too. It's private. You owe me head for not responding. I did though. 10 seconds or less. Sorry, them's the rules. Hey, you broad. I'm sorry, but that's just the rules. I don't make the rules. I just think them up, write them down on my text messages, and enforce them. I don't make the rules. So it's tell redacted to do it. No. Whoever this is really likes the eyeball lips emojis. Crying, blowing his nose. Sorry. Why no cuddle? Why no cuddle? Why you no cuddle? Cause you have a GF and yeah. Not like we're gonna do perverted shit. I just wanna watch a movie and eat snacks. That I can do. What is this? What the fuck is any of this? Here we go. Here's the long-winded fucking explanation. Me and my boyfriend have been together long distance for 5 years. We knew each other in school before he moved away, and we started dating in the summer of 2020. And in the beginning of our relationship, he was talking to some girls that he referred to as gamer friends that I had absolutely zero issues with. He was very, and still is, loving towards me throughout our whole relationship. I'm visiting him right now in a different state. I'm staying with him and his family. We were joking around on my phone, and he decided to go through all of my Instagram DMs, which I obviously didn't mind. I got up and grabbed his phone to go through his Instagram DMs, and everything went downhill from there. First off, he grabbed his phone from me every 5 seconds after I asked, "Who's this?" And I went through the DMs of these 2 specific girls that caught my eye, both being his gamer friends from 2021-ish. My stomach felt like it has grown a giant hole in it that just keeps getting deeper. Messages of him saying vulgar things to these women and them having to bring his girlfriend, me, up. I will admit they aren't 100% innocent in this either, seeing that he was saying these things to them knowing he had a GF and not telling me. In fact, one of them was constantly fishing for compliments that he gave to them. I'm currently on his chair in the dark writing this 1,000 miles away from home. I want to break up with him, but at the same time, this was so long ago and he's a totally different person from then, and I know I'm a totally different person than I was in 2021. Am I overreacting if I leave him? How old is this guy? He flirts like he's in middle school. I wanted I'd rather pull my toenails off than read those messages again. Has negative swag and charisma. Flirts like he's in middle school. I'd rather pull my toenails off than read these messages again. You should leave him for the simple fact he has negative swag and charisma. Oh boy, posting racially insensitive comment that was made to me, a black girl. I don't know if we want to touch that one. New boyfriend was weirdly judgmental about my fucking box of tampons. Why is it in like a why is it in like a fucking wizard's box? It looks like some shit that a wizard would keep, like a retired wizard would have his wand and shit in. Am I overreacting? Daughter's fiance told her. So my daughter is in a long distance relationship. Those are always good. They always work out great. they're now engaged, and of course, they spend time together in person with a man who lives 5 hours away. She has a chronic illness and sometimes goes into big flare ups. She's currently in a flare up. She lives at home still. Anyway, they're to get married this year and haven't set a date as they've been trying to find a place to live. The area he lives is very expensive, so it has been difficult. Anyway, he looked at an apartment on Thursday and FaceTimed her to show her. The man said she needed to get up there ASAP to see it, so my husband, being off today, Monday, said on Thursday he could take her up from Saturday till Monday to look at it sometime during that time. Jesus Christ, these people need to learn how to fucking goddamn type, man. Like, he could take her up Saturday till Monday to look at it sometime. That's all you need. You don't need during that time. Since she's in a flare up, her fiance offered before to pay for all her travel as she's been unable to work. The place for the weekend should be about $400, and he didn't want to pay and said it was too short of notice to ask the man to show it again. I didn't think so, but that wasn't my issue, so we plan on coming up this coming weekend to get her and take her up to look at it and bring her back. Well, last night he told her only option is to sleep on someone's living room floor when she comes up. He wasn't going to pay for a place. Said that was her only option, and she could either take it or leave it. She told him she's not feeling well currently, and sleeping on the floor in someone else's very small apartment didn't feel safe nor comfortable in her current health flare. So she's refusing. So he said, then I will make the decision on the apartment. We can pray about it till Tuesday. And we'll tell him on Tuesday, since she does have a chronic illness, certain things like mold make her sicker, so she needed to look it over, as 2 other apartments had mold they looked at. So he was upset at her for refusing his ultimatum, and she was upset he gave one, and I'm upset over the whole thing. I feel like it's not very caring. Oh, just fucking shut up, Jesus Christ. I'm just feeling sore at him because if he puts his foot down to her sleeping on the floor, it just makes me worry. Yeah, we're scrapping this one. Fuck this one. This one sucks. Fucking bitch can't type. Whoa, 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 what do we have here? Is this a black guy being racist to a white woman? 32 female, 30 male, together 3 years, couples therapy, communication issues, same night therapist dropped us. He suddenly started questioning kids for cultural reasons after years of agreeing we're child free. It's just, oh, that was a bad one. Argument escalates into hours of picking at me, racial comments. This is your people. What in the white is this? Dismissing my feelings as not factual. Criticizing my nightly weed use for the first time while he's drunk and slurring. I ended up panic crying. Am I overreacting to feel like this is a breaking point? I posted the first update on Friday. I told him to find a new place to live. It was a short conversation because he tried to avoid it, but he knows my decision is final. I've been sleeping in the guest bedroom since then. He's got 90 days to move out. Well, seems like it worked. It worked out pretty good. How did they do it? I think they just fucking banned me again. Hold on. notification. Oh, they got me. Well, this video is kind of a bust. I guess I have to figure out how to ban advert better, because they are just tagging my shit. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be the fact that I'm logged in. On that. How long is this? 43 minutes? Well, we helped a couple find people. We gave them some good advice. We did what we could. Don't worry, Reddit. This isn't over. I'm coming for you. I will get back into your cesspool of a fucking website, and I will be posting in there, and I will be helping the fine people of Reddit to claw their way back up into being a normal, functioning human being and member of society. Okay? I'm gonna fix the broken people that you allow to have echo chambers within your website. Mark today in your fucking calendar, Reddit. This means war. This is a declaration of war against Reddit. You haven't seen the last of me. That's for goddamn sure.